This is the quiet room where you have all services available for IRS tax reasoning. Miss Ivanka Barela, aka BARELAFELIX 805 Gmail. Mr. Donald Trump and also Melania Trump. Just love the services they perform at the international airport. Air Force One lands on the ground. The landing gear that's on there is from Nebraska, North Platte, Nebraska. Air Force One overrided all that information. The Dreamliner, the South Carolina Dreamliner is being promised to renovate their Dreamliner. South Carolina, the senator up Pure Reservoirs, and she's a female. She's the governor, and there's governor, and also the services, Mrs. Governor of South Carolina. Got the Dreamliner going on. So this is the quiet room. We got mail from post office at here in Othello, Washington, all the tax services, and also Sunny Farms, Sunset Anchors, Cimaron 5, Big Report, Othello City Hall, Seattle City Hall, Spokane City Hall, and also Tacoma City Hall, and also Kennewick, Richland, Pasco City Hall. Have all these increments because it's down. This is G.I. Jane, Miss Rosie from the Gold's Gym. She got these national championship. She got all these gigantic tattoo patterns in the background. You got all these individuals putting tattoos on their bodies, on their faces, and they talk all that until all their information is discovered on the background portfolio. See, I have no tattoos, no criminal record, no background record, no traffic violations. I'm crossing the street to the Gold's Gym, giving them $200 for membership fee for swimming, aquatic center, and also the Queen's Gate and the Badger Mountain services. The tax forms are. This is a quiet room. It says do not disturb Felix Barela in the quiet room. Anywhere in commissioners upstairs in any mother's office. It says do not disturb. We got him on YouTube, Facebook. We got a good description of this guy at WordSource. He said he works for David Ferruzzi. He said he works for Mr. Ferruzzi and Mr. Rez. David Ferruzzi. There's David and there's Mr. Ferruzzi. Now Ferruzzi Rez and David Nav at WorkSource, and we're at Chemical WorkSource. We're on Facebook too. We're at the Pasco Lady Lords getting the documentation for transcript of itemized billing, zero balance. Because I paid all the service. I gave Mr. Andy Miller $3,000. The prosecutor of Washington Post, Fred and Melissa McKnight, returned the check back, and also Mr. Tabla Wallace Schultz, number 42, my neighbor, George Washington House. That's me, of course. You can't miss it. We got tax forms. We got general election campaigns. We're making some conversation on YouTube, Facebook with these individuals. This is a quiet room. See, you see an invader. See anybody that comes in, you push this button. See, they will show up right at this minute for robbing Felix Barela at Sunny Farms. So say Cimaron 5, Big Report. Eric D. Olson's house, walk across the street at 610 First Street. That whole property, First Street, was redone. This is the quiet room. See, fear God for this one single button. It's Facebook, YouTube, this mystery's novice. U.S. Bank, Chase Bank, Key Bank, Bank of America, $35 million in account. Social Security office, you got your first and last name and your tax forms. You can be prepared. Mr. Rosie, she's got some picture of herself on the wall at the Gold's Gym. She has a picture. There's a G.I. Jane essential principle out of its samples. We have the chemistry, physics, location, we have the SAT. We got the $1 billion of the half. We got the accessories. This is all non-fiction true stories. Got my blanket with my dog and also my kitty Nana on the blanket with the horse picture on the wall. First time around by the new motel is remodeled, and the back of that pictures, horse pictures on the wall. On YouTube, Facebook, we got documents and scans and everything on that. It's beautiful. You want to take a look? We got the car wash, friendly English, and sex non-dictionary. The state of the water. We got the non-fiction section, all true. Lies about nothing here because it's on documentation here on the grid of the Appalachian Trail. Now the trail system here is pretty updated. We got the Thin Light of Freedom, Barricade Nights, the Treaty, Jackie and Jan Lee, Golden Handcuffs, Gettysburg Address we got on CD. The Gettysburg by Tony Scott and Ridley Scott. Nation and Borders, James Madison, America, Washington, Glenn Beck, Killing England, Untold Civil War and 50 Objects, Backstage, Lincoln Lieutenants, Civil War, CD, Common Country, Bloody Spring, Gettysburg Address, CD, Civil War, Abraham Lincoln, Images Civil War, Lincoln Stand, Lincoln War, and Boys Puppets. We got a bunch of beautiful puppets here. So the Park and Cold Adult, original registration 10/19/2011, October 19th. See, that's Bach, Momo, Bill Gates, Foundation, and also they met Chelsea and Miss Bill Clinton's. This is activity 222/20. Anyways, we got the Mid-Columbia Library. We got the www.midcolumbialibraries.org. No more late fines. We still want you to bring your books back on time, but ask for learn more. Mid-Columbia Library.org/fines free. Now, Molly Idle, Thursday, February 28th, 10:30, Kennewick Library, Mid-Columbia Library, right across the street from Mueller's Funeral Home. Mueller's Funeral Home is Mueller's Funeral Home is at Mid-Columbia Libraries at the 1620 South Union Street, which is the Mueller's Funeral Home right across the street where Felix Barela, Jay Mueller, and Amy Mueller, and Frank Kamisko, all administration, and Rhonda Kaiser right across the street. It's a gigantic mansion area with big, steep white beams with a south lawn on the side, and it's been there for centuries. It's 1 year, 2 centuries, 200, 300, all the way from 1770s, all of these 1700s, 1600s, 1200s, thousands.
Thanks for opening the door.
Anyways, the Mid-Columbia Library, I want to be abstracted, distracted, disturbed in any way. We got Annie Miller's office upstairs where nobody else is supposed to be around me except this individual still producing information on so-called, we have a UBI number here, 602720, and that's the number on 590 Banquet Bar, Restaurant Bar, Sunset Egg, Sunny Farms Administration Office. Annie Miller's office, Mr. Child Services, and they have the increments, which is on the wall. It says Mid-Columbia, right? www. Mid-Columbia Libraries. Got Facebook, YouTube, and also Snap. You have Mid-Columbia Library, Facebook, Tweet, YouTube, and also Snap. And they have their services here. Molly Idle's February 27th to 30, Kennewick Library at 1620 East Main Street, which is 1401 South Union. My ballot forms, registration forms, election forms, that's Freddie Washington on C Street. Talbot Schultz, they have a 10,000 retainer for his services. And also Mr. Sackman, Steve H. Sackman, right across the street from City Hall Police Station. And that's 500 East Main Street. Right there is Columbia Country Financial and their services they have. Right on this Main Street is First Street, and that's Eric Deals, and this whole street of First Street was redone, repaved. Exxon Mobil caught on fire, Cimaron 5 was caught on fire, and also Sean Logan's house at 1005 East Hamlet was caught on fire. And that's 11th Street, which is Jim Logan. And Carousel is right here on Broadway. And what services we got from the Columbia Library, the children has a look at children's library for the help, new and popular pictures, books. The Columbia Library collection for Warren List, they have this in Spanish as well. They have the Champions of Othello Chamber Banquet, the walk red carpet, celebrate the local champions of Othello right now. This is Bethel. They got the Othello St. Elk Festival, and they got the February 22nd, and you got your tax forms, your 1040s, your 1040s, your Gold's Gym, Cimaron 5, LC, Baker Fire Restaurants, Same Farm, McCain's, SVC, Simplot, BCI, Lineage, Columbia Cold Store, Lamb Weston employees picked up the GTA, picked up the People Bus, and they commute from the service at Sunny Farms. They pick me up at Sunny Farms, and they pick me up at Sunny Farms. They also picked me up at Eric D's Olson's office, right across the street where I was attacked. Across the street, Mr. Felice's office. Across the street from there. I don't know where I was saying, once I'm in the state patrol vehicle in the back of the seat, that's Mr. Hanson. Mr. Hanson drove me to City Hall, back to City Hall at in front of Sean Logan's house, also at Cimaron 5IC, and also at Sunny Farms, into City Hall, picking up my broken phone, my broken laptops, which I got it on record. We got these forms and documents. We got the broken charges here with the banker, and also the banker here is talking with the librarian. The librarian has all the broken chargers that we can donate, since these are 1040 forms. Now Senator McCain wants a check. Roberta McCain wants a check. So we wrote a check to Senator McCain at Phoenix, Camelback, and also the state of California, San Luis Obispo got a check, and also Santa Barbara Ranch, which is a giant horse and cattle ranch, the biggest ranch where Ronald Reagan lived, and also Mr. Colin Powell debated Oval and Pentagon greenhouse. Mr. Colin Powell is a general in the United States Army. Secretary Kim Wayman is in the United States Army, and the Secretary of State Kim Wayman, I go to Mr. Secretary Wayman's Olympia's office, walk straight into Olympia's office, from state of California, where Kim Wayman is. She got her education at in state of California. Now, state of California recognized me coming into the Secretary of State office, and knowing I'm a Washington State resident, and also Mr. Colin Powell administration, we have these 10 forms. See, the United States Army, the registration forms, and also the city halls here, Calibration, Pasco, Tacoma, Spokane, and also, don't forget, Mr. Bill Gates. The Bill Gates Foundation gets all the information on Microsoft components and antivirus system. 1040 forms. The face identity, direction names, fingerprints, U.S. citizenship, Richland, Washington, your birth certificate, your first Social Security number, your A131 climate Cincinnati Social Security Office Administration. These are forms, 1040 forms, 1040 booklet forms. These are numbered schedule forms. These are the helpful hints, schedule part 1, additional income, business, farm income, loss and employment compensation, deductions claims such as student loan interest, deduction, self-employment, tax educator, AMT need to access the premium tax and credit repayment, owe in taxes, self-employment tax, household employment taxes, tax IRAs, qualified retirement plans, claim non-refundable credit and tax credit and dependents, foreign tax credits. See, I work in the fields, go to Cimaron 5 INC, bankrupt fire, remodel the whole property, go to Jim Logan's house, Jim Logan's, the entire 1005 East Hamlet caught on fire, Cimaron 5 caught on fire, Chevron 5, this whole street on First Street was redone, asphalted, and that's Eric D. Olson, 509-488-5651. He's on Facebook. That's the service of my Class A uniform, and also Mr. Bill Gates, my Class A uniform, my suit, and also Andy Miller, and also the prosecutor, Mr. and that's the general, Mr. Manis, from Bravo Military Base, where I exercise at Bravo Military Base 7 days a week. And I sleep and eat at Yakima, and also sleep and eat in Kennewick, and sleep and eat in Richland, and sleep and eat in Pasco, Washington. See, I travel everywhere just to see and wake up every day, early in the morning, training and exercising these individuals that come in the office itself with a fax number at 509-73535. That's Andy Miller at CO Benton, Washington, U.S. And that's fax 509-736-3066. These are 1099 forms. These are 1040s. And this is the tax help service area. Mr. J. Mueller, Amy Miller, Mueller's administration, they've been here for centuries, means 100 years, 200 years, 1700, 1600, 1500, 1400, back in the 1000s. We got mommifies. We got individuals that come in here, stimulate fabrication individuals, because then your Facebook, your identity, your fingerprint, or your sensor. Now, the dead bodies of the Kennedy family is in the Mueller Cemetery. And the hearse they drove Mrs. Kennedy around in Texas before he was executed in public. Now, there's services they have here. Any to archive and information is right here on the wall. Now we get the Lion King and Dora and the 4 stories. You get the Where do you do mail the tax? This is the post office here in Othello, post office in Freda, to post office in Kennewick, Pasco, and Richland. And it's right here, demonstrated. And this is Taylor. Of course, the U.S. Marshals here at the courthouse here, because it's my settlement, my money, my services, right? And we won that case because I was sitting inside the courtroom administration office all day long. It's all nonfiction, so pretty self-explanatory.